Everyone, I thought I would do a video today about not letting the narcissist know how you feel either during this relationship or once you go no contact with your narcissist. The reason why it's so very important never to let a narcissist know how you feel about the situation or them or the abuse that has occurred with you is because they get a literal high from you suffering, from you being hurt. They love the fact that they have so much control over you, that they can have an emotional outburst from you, and that, my phone keeps slipping, sorry, and that they are affecting your life this much. And so when you're letting your narcissist know that you're angry, you're hurt, you're crying, you're maybe going on social media and making posts about how hurt you are, or you're putting little poems or phrases or anything having to do with narcissistic definitions, you are literally feeding that narcissist supply. So it's so very important during this time that you're either trying to escape your narcissist, you're going no contact with them, or you're in a situation where you're trying to figure out how to get rid of this narcissist, but you're still in that relationship with them, then the best thing you can do is stay silent. You know the old saying, silence kills. Well, it is very true when you are dealing with a narcissist. They want a reaction out of you. And so when they cannot get this reaction out of you, what they do is they do more stuff to antagonize you, to hurt you more, because they need that supply, that negative energy that you portray out in the open, letting everyone know, hey guys, my narcissist hurt me, I'm suffering, they traumatized me. They need that supply of your negative energy. It's the best supply a narcissist ever gets out of you. This is why throughout the relationship, they hurt you more. They do more traumatizing things. They do more controlling things, more manipulation towards you. Just everything that they do that hurts you. The reason why it advances in your relationship is because the supply they are abstracting from you during these emotional outbursts, during these times they know they have hurt you. Because when this is the thing. When you first get with a narcissist, you don't really know they're going to be a narcissist right off the bat because they're love bombing you. They're being nice to you, right? But soon they start doing little things. And those little things, it's like a drug addict. You give someone a little bit of drugs, they get really high off of that little amount of drugs. But over time, they need more and more to get that same, stimulant high, and that cerebral high that they look for. And so with the narcissist, it's true. They start doing little things, they get high from it because your negative outburst. And then they have to double down each time they hurt you and manipulate you so they can get that same high that they've gotten at the at the beginning of the relationship, okay? So this is why they just keep bombarding you with more and more manipulation, more and more just, them just being mean, inconsiderate, rude, unempathetic, unsympathetic to you. And so what you want to do so they don't get their supply is, seriously, the best thing you can do is never, ever let a narcissist know how you feel. As hurt as you are, and as much as you want to let this person know how much they have hurt you, they don't care. They will take that hurt and you being sincere, hurting, letting them know you did something that really hurt me. They take that information and then they suck it in, get high from it, take advantage of you more, knowing what they did to you in the past has hurt you and triggered you. So now they know, well, I can keep doing that to get this emotional reaction out of them to gain more supply. So when you are silent and you're not letting this narcissist know how you feel, they can't get the supply they're looking for. And that's the main goal here, is that you do not want this narcissist to take anything else from you. Even if you are trying to be a good person and let this person know what you did is unexcusable. I don't appreciate it. You're being really manipulative. You're really being, condescending and rude and inconsiderate. Even though you want, because a normal person, you tell a normal person that, they'll say, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I had such a tough day that day. And if I did something that hurt you, I want to apologize. It will never happen again. A normal person who actually has empathy and sympathy for you and that relationship would say that. But a narcissist takes that hurt and what they do is they see it for what it is and they jot it down in their memory and they say, I finally got her triggered. Finally got my supply. That's what they do. And they're like, what can I do next to get my next supply from this person? What more can I do? How much more hurt? How much more manipulation can I betray on this person to get an even bigger high next time? I know it's hard to believe that people are actually out here like that, but it is true. And when you feed the narcissist, they're going to keep coming back hungry. But if you start starving that narcissist, they're going to go look somewhere else for their supply, their food. Because at this point, you're basically opening your kitchen up for them to eat whatever they want in it with an endless supply of food or supply. And if you shut that door and you say, I'm not feeding you anymore, honey. You got to go somewhere else to look for that. It's not going to be me. I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I don't deserve this. I deserve someone to feed me emotionally, empathetically, sympathetically, be here actually for me, who doesn't want to hurt me, who doesn't want a negative reaction out of me. Someone that wants to love me and respect me. That's what's so important to you as a person. But you never will get that from a narcissist. I can guarantee it. And even if you tell the narcissist what they've done and they give these false apologies and false promises that they will change, they will go right back to the way they were within days. They will love bomb you back in with all these false hopes where you're hopeful. You're hopeful for a new start, for a new beginning. And they love bomb you and you think, oh my gosh, this person's changed. I finally got through to this narcissist. I'm the saving grace. But what you don't know is that whole time that narcissist is love bombing you, they are already planning what to do to manipulate you to get their supply out of you, which is negative emotions to hurt you. Anything that just will make you tell them, I am thinking about the hurt you put on me. I'm thinking about how you hurt me and manipulated me. I'm thinking about that right now. They are planning on that reaction. They can't wait. And the thing is about a narcissist, after they love bomb you, I want you to think for a moment. So you got the false apology, the false promise. They love bombed you. Well, what happened as soon as that mask slipped again? What happened? They doubled down and they hurt you more than you've ever been hurt before. Because not only did you have that false hope of them changing, which hurts. But because the narcissist hasn't gotten supply out of you for a few days, maybe a week, maybe even a month, what they do is because they are craving that attention, craving that negative attention. They are going to make sure when they finally stick it to you, it's going to be some of the best supply they've had in a long time, because they are delinquent of supply while they're love bombing you with the false apologies and false promises. So they are low on their supply. So when they do bite you like a snake, that venom is strong. That venom will kill you. And sometimes there's no coming back from it if you keep allowing these people to come in and strike you when you're not looking. And the other thing about a narcissist, what do they do when you're having a hard time in life? What do they do when you're down and out? Maybe a trauma's happened. What do? They strike you when you're down. That's what they do. They make the situation even worse. They pull the attention and support that you need onto them through your negative reactions. Because how dare you have a negative reaction to someone else, to some other trauma, some mistake. They're not getting supply from you that way. So what do? They strike you again. So the negative feeling that you already have coincided with their strike, their bite, is going to give them some of the best supply that they've ever had, because now you've been hit twice, double. You've been hit double. So now you're really feeling anxious. You're really feeling traumatized. You're really feeling down. And especially after they've promised that they would treat you better. So then you have all these things eating you up inside, and you're thinking, what else could go wrong? I need support. But you don't get it.